Beyoncé was seen staying long after other celebrities had left and was frequently consulting with staff about event flow, media access, and VIP placement. When cross-referenced with event planning documents, her role appears far more involved than previously disclosed. So now, one major question is shaking the courtroom. Did Beyoncé mislead the court in her previous statements? Because during earlier testimony, Beyoncé stated clearly that she was a mere guest at the event. No involvement, no oversight, just a regular attendee. But this new footage paints a very different picture. Legal experts are now warning that Beyoncé's credibility could be under scrutiny. If the court determines she withheld information or misrepresented her role, it could open her up to further legal consequences, not to mention damage to her reputation. And while this revelation stunned the courtroom, the public reaction has been just as intense. Social media has exploded with speculation, and fans are divided. Some are defending Beyoncé, claiming she's being dragged into someone else's mess. Others say the footage speaks for itself, and that accountability should apply to everyone, no matter how famous. But it doesn't stop there. The courtroom tension surrounding Beyoncé comes amid a flood of other legal battles engulfing Diddy and his associates. Just days ago, Jay-Z's legal team was reprimanded by a federal judge for their aggressive attempts to reveal the identity of a woman accusing him of rape when she was just 13. The judge firmly ruled that she could remain anonymous, and also warned Jay-Z's attorneys about their behavior, saying their filings were filled with inflammatory and inappropriate language. Now, as Jay-Z's name becomes increasingly entangled in lawsuits connected to Diddy, this latest revelation about Beyoncé only intensifies the scrutiny around the entire Carter family. It's no longer a question of guilt by association. Prosecutors are starting to view these celebrities as potentially active participants in events now under federal investigation. And it's not just video footage raising eyebrows. An audio clip has surfaced, reportedly captured and leaked by one of Diddy's former bodyguards, allegedly featuring a conversation between Meek Mill and Diddy. In the clip, there's talk of coordination, control, and strategy surrounding some of the parties. The implication? These weren't just harmless celebrity get-togethers. They were tightly orchestrated events where powerful people made sure things went according to plan. So again, what exactly did Beyoncé do that shocked the jury so much? According to multiple sources familiar with the footage, she was shown directing staff to limit access to certain rooms, including the one now at the center of the investigation. She also allegedly had a list of pre-approved guests, and reportedly made the final call on who could enter the mansion through the private entrance. One anonymous witness even claims Beyoncé was heard saying, "Make sure no one with a phone gets upstairs," which, if true, could suggest an attempt to limit documentation of what happened in those restricted areas. And that's where things get even darker. Legal analysts are now pointing to a possible pattern of material misrepresentation, a serious offense that involves lying or omitting key facts during testimony. If Beyoncé's previous statements are proven false, even unintentionally, it could be viewed as obstructing justice, and prosecutors may not be willing to look the other way. Meanwhile, Diddy's legal situation continues to unravel. He's facing multiple civil lawsuits from both men and women, accusing him of abuse, trafficking, and coercion. Just recently, he made yet another request to be released on bail, this time offering a $50 million bond and 24/7 surveillance in a New York apartment. But prosecutors weren't buying it. They told the judge that neither Diddy nor his private security could be trusted. The judge has yet to rule, but the writing on the wall is clear. The net is tightening around Diddy, and now, those closest to him are being dragged into the chaos. From Jay-Z's legal battles to Beyoncé's courtroom shock, what started as a focused investigation into Diddy's parties has exploded into something much larger. Federal agents are now piecing together a web of elite connections, hush-hush alliances, and secret footage that's shaking the alliances, and secret footage that's shaking the industry to its core. For years, Beyoncé has built a brand around control, elegance, and empowerment, But now that brand is under fire. The question is, will she survive the storm? One thing is certain, the courtroom isn't done with her yet. And as more footage, audio, and testimony surfaces, we may be witnessing the beginning of one of the biggest celebrity downfalls in modern pop culture. There's been an explosive development in the ongoing investigation involving Diddy, and now, Beyoncé is unexpectedly caught in the crossfire. In a courtroom moment that left jurors stunned and the media in a frenzy, a federal judge just revealed new details about Beyoncé's presence at one of Diddy's now infamous private parties. And let's just say, it's nothing like the image her team has worked so hard to maintain. This isn't tabloid speculation. This is real, court-admitted evidence. Shocking video footage has emerged, reportedly captured during a federal raid on Diddy's properties, and what it shows could permanently alter the public perception of Queen Bey herself. We're talking about behind-the-scenes involvement, operational authority, and footage that prosecutors say proves she wasn't just another VIP guest. She was allegedly in control of parts of the event. According to court sources, this footage includes timestamps and audio records that place Beyoncé in key areas of Diddy's mansion on the exact night certain disturbing incidents allegedly took place. Homeland Security agents reportedly uncovered the video during their investigation into sex trafficking and abuse allegations tied to Diddy. And here's the jaw-dropper. Some experts believe Diddy himself may have leaked this footage to authorities in a calculated move to retaliate against the Carters. Yes, you heard that right. Insiders claim Diddy felt betrayed by Beyoncé and Jay-Z for not publicly supporting him as his legal troubles mounted. As a result, he may have turned over incriminating footage, not to clear his name, but to take others down with him. This leads us to the courtroom bombshell. During what was expected to be a routine hearing, the judge suddenly announced new evidence had been submitted, evidence that directly involved Beyoncé. Eyewitnesses inside the courtroom say the jury's reaction was immediate. Some gasped, others shook their heads, and Beyoncé's legal team? They were blindsided. They quickly objected, arguing the footage was being misinterpreted and unfairly introduced. But the judge dismissed those claims, stating clearly that the footage was already on record and admissible. In other words, it was too late. The cat was out of the bag. Legal analysts say this moment marked a turning point in the case. Beyoncé, once considered a peripheral celebrity witness, is now part of the story. The footage reportedly shows her giving instructions to event staff, managing VIP check-ins, and, most critically, making decisions regarding security access throughout the mansion. Security protocols are a major focal point in the ongoing Diddy investigation, particularly surrounding who had access to which rooms and when. And now, Beyoncé is being placed at the center of that security conversation. Footage also shows her entering a private area of the mansion alongside Diddy just minutes before an incident now under legal review occurred. That same room has come up repeatedly in witness testimony, a location once considered off-limits to even high-profile guests. So why was Beyoncé there? And why has her legal team never acknowledged this visit?